Do you think President Obama fears the fiscal cliff? Here's what his recent vacation tells me about what he really feels. See this cough drop here on my shoulder? That's the fiscal cliff, and pretend like I'm Obama? This is what he say. Boom. Doesn't mean a thing. I kind of like that because I've been a little nervous about this whole fiscal cliff thing. He obviously is not. I mean, think about it. Right before this all is supposed to happen, he heads off to a paid vacation to Hawaii, of all places. I mean, while most of Americans are suffering through kind of a rough winter the last few days, look at what he's doing, golfing in Hawaii in short pants and short sleeve shirt. Really nice. And considering the timing, I think it's very clear he's not worried about the fiscal cliff. On top of that, you may have not heard, but he gave a raise to Joe Biden, as well as all of Congress. And, even the lowliest House of Representative dude is making $174,000 a year, and everybody gets a raise. And he gave all federal employees a raise, too, this week. So it all sums up to say, this fiscal cliff thing, don't worry about it. And so I'm not going to. But I hope you as an American realizes what's going on here. You see, when we elected Obama, we were saying we want, not just Obama, but we want higher taxes and bigger government. And that's exactly what we're going to get. Yes, there'll be massive debt. Yes, there'll be deficit spending. So what? We'll see how far we can go. But here's what I want you to realize, and I say this all the time. I want you to realize that it's not just the rich that's going to pay this. We all have to pay. I live in Illinois, where they have raised taxes all over the place. I mean, income tax has been raised. The tolls you drive around town have doubled. I mean, I could go through the list. We'd be here for an hour. But it seems to me that a lot of Americans just don't believe that they are going to have to pay. And that's the only thing I want to remind people. It's like I was speaking with a guy the other day. I'm an independent contractor. I pay my way for everything. Whatever I make, I keep, but sometimes it's rough. I haven't had a paid vacation in over 15 years because I have to pay for it myself. And if I don't work, I'm not making any money. So vacation is sort of like a double whammy. Social Security, I got to pay it myself if I'm going to get it. I was with a guy the other day, again, 25, 26 years old. We were doing the same type of work. We were arguing over Social Security. He says, well, I have a right to Social Security. I don't want the Republicans to take it away. And I said, dude, are you paying into Social Security? And he's like, what do you mean? I said, well, you're an independent contractor, so you have to quarterly send in a check to the Department of Employment Security. So are you doing that? He said, well, no. I said, dude, you're not going to have Social Security if you do this the rest of your life because you're not paying into it. He didn't believe me, which is fine because, again, that's like most Americans. They don't realize what they're paying, and the reality, they have to pay. So keep that in mind as we go off the fiscal cliff, as the debt continues to rise and government spending continues to grow. But maybe it'll all work out in the end.